Surveshwarala Narayana Sadguru. Welcome you all, respected Shrotas. We are here every day in the evening to study our Shastras of Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, Nirguna Manasa Puja, Sankshipta Skanda Puranam, and also Bhashya Sameta Chandogya Parayanam to increase our Tattva Jnana, Atma Jnana, to intensify our mumukshata and to get convinced and take initiative for our adhyatmic sadhana and enhance it so that maximum we are able to do in the given this life opportunity. So here we are. Let us start with our chanting of the Mangalacharana Shloka, Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, third Utpatthi Prakaranam, the sixth Sarga. The title is called as MUMUKSHU Prayatna Upadesham is the name of this beautiful Sarga. With Prayatna, let us become Mumukshu. With Mumuksha, let us do the Prayatna of Adhyatmika Sadhana. All in our hands to make or mar. That's the idea in this Sarga mainly. And as I said, all Upanishadics are directly we can see in this particular Sarga. That's why Sarga is small, but content-wise it is complete. This we do for our all the 19 Vyaktitva Vikasa, starting from Lokasevaka up to Atmanubhavi. Help of Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannamata, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, Shastra Gana. Don't forget those things. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Om Sharashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah Om Yairime Guruve Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakyatah Sarva Vedantah Satchastraha Tan Nityam Pranatosmyaham Om Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kruto Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Om Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattuliyam Ramanama Varanane Om Tasmai Shri Gurave Vasishtamunaye Nityam Namaskurmahe Vishwamitra Munim Sharanyamanagham Bhuyo Namasyamyaham Tasmai Valmikaye Shri Gurutama Gurave Bhuri Bhavairnatasmaha Purnananda Swabhavaha Swajanahita Krute Mayayopattakayah Karunyaduddidirshur Janamanavaratam Mohapanke Nimagnam Avishyantarvasishtam Bahiravikalayam शिष्यभावं वितेने यस्संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास वामदेव नारदादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषत् योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराणे इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत् परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातनधर्म संस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति देश निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवत् देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम अध्ययनम साधना प्रयत्नम तदनन्तरं निर्गुण मानस पूजा प्रकरण ग्रंथ अध्ययनम संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण पारायणम भाष्य समेत छांदोग्योपनिषदः पारायणम वयं सर्वे मोक्षार्थं करिष्यामहे। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्र मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रियाय स्म तस्मै ज्ञात्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकराय स्म आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्य भासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरण मुमुक्षु प्रयत्न नाम षष्ठः सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच। So friends, these are the topics that matter, all topics of Vedanta, spirituality, even all topics of righteous life, meritorious life, all topics of worship-oriented life have to be taken very seriously, very closely to the heart. Both listening, understanding, practicing to speed up our revelation, moksha from the divinity, samsara, which is self-invited. Self-invited samsara quickly be sent away by inviting by ourselves the adhyatmikata as quickly as completely as possible. All first is sankalpa, dृढ़ sankalpa, prayatna, dृढ़ prayatna, nirantara prayatna. Anything happens en route, we are not bothered. A deep, intense, effortful personality had to become. Like all the Mahatmas who try to reach, who having reached, serve the world, they are all intense, incessant in their prayatna. That's why here, मोक्ष प्रयत्न उपदेश किस तरह का प्रयत्न करना चाहिए for the doubtless clear complete result. Now, yesterday's first two shlokas were the three bold balls, yaking balls, directly by Shri Vaashishtha, the essence of Upanishads only, to be understood in their right perspective and completeness. Let us start. Shashta Sarga Shri Vasishtha Uvacha. 2 shlokas we saw. The meaning of it. Again, feel the meaning. It has intense, single pointed, Shraddha Yukta mind as possible. What Shri Vasishtha ji said was, Asya Devadidevasya Parasya Paramatmanah Jnanad Eva Parasiddhihi Natu Anushtana Dukkata. Of this Lord of all Lords, who is supremost, who is the internal realmost Atman, Paramatma. Of him, Parasiddhi, the Parasiddhi, the three siddhis with regard to Paramatma are one siddhi is intellectually, completely, theoretically understanding about the Paramatma is Sarupa Lakshana, Tatastha Lakshana, beyond all doubts. Of course, with the study of Shastra Manana, first Parasiddhi is this. In that, he alone is real, other than him, everything is his own Maya Shakti, Kalpita, unreal. This was covered in the last 2 sargas. Second Parasiddhi is doing the sadhana to realize that self through the contemplation, etc. Third Parasiddhi is realizing him to be ourselves. We are no more an individuality suffocated in the cage of the Panchakoshas or any upadhis. This is ultimate Parasiddhi. So, Asya Devadi Devasya Parasya Paramatmana Parasiddhi. How to achieve? Jnanadeva. Only by Jnana, by knowing him, because we are already that. It's a Praptasya Prapta. Jnanadeva. Then, Natu Anusthana Dukkhataha. Not by any other dukkha giving means of Anusthana. Correct? Now, what is the complete understanding of this? Om. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. I don't know where it went wrong. Maybe my side or whatever. It's okay now. Good, you have to message it. Have to just. हाँ आ गया कि नहीं? Narayana. Thank you. Sorted out ना. अच्छी बात है. Narayan, Narayan, Bhajamana Narayan. So the correct perspective of this point is what? Variety of anushtanas we have to do to qualify our antakarana with its purity and subtlety. To inquire about the self. After that is done, thereafter those anushtanas are big liability because in doing those anushtanas, I remain as individual, I value the mind, I value the upadhis, I value the outer world. Then the substratum of them cannot be comprehended. That's why same anushtanas which have helped us so much to bring us to a particular level of contemplative capacity themselves have to be given up ruthlessly. पकड़ना भी आना चाहिए हमको, छोड़ना भी आना चाहिए. Many people पकड़ते नहीं, पकड़ने बाद उसी में उनको मजा आता है, छोड़ते नहीं, इसलिए आगे बढ़ते नहीं. That's why in a subtle manner Bhagavan says Anusthana Dukkhataha. What is the dukkha in the anushtana? Because they don't reveal Paramatma to us. They keep us always in Dvaita. In Dvaita there is always samsara. अनुष्ठान कर रहे हो कोई भी देवता उपासना अनुष्ठान यज्ञ यागादि अनुष्ठान जपादि अनुष्ठान इवन उपनिषद श्रवणादि अनुष्ठान इन ऑल ऑफ दैट ज्ञाता ज्ञानम ज्ञेयम दृष्टा दर्शनम दृश्यम कर्ता कर्मा क्रिया ये त्रिपुटी तो है ना. So we only by involving in anushtana valuing the superimposed, then how can we transcend that superimposed to realize this substratum? Our goal is substratum. Therefore, न तो अनुष्ठान दुःखतः ज्ञानादेव ऋते ज्ञानात् न मुक्तिः ज्ञानादेव तो कैवल्यम. And then all the Upanishadic granthas, prakaranas, Brahma Sutradi granthas, even here also in the future, sargas, prakaranas, it will be proved that, like especially in Mandukya Visa, exhaustively, Ekamevadvaya Brahman, alone was there, alone is there now, alone will be there eternally. In between, the seeming world of multiplicity is only Rupa Nama, wherein there is no Padartha independent. The Adhisthana for this Rupa Nama is Parabrahma only. Then what is the position of Rupa Nama? It is Kalpita. Was gold, will be gold. Is now also gold with the Kalpita ornament forms and names. Before creation, it was Brahman. After dissolution, it will be Brahman. What's right now? Brahman alone, Kalpita Rupa and Kalpita Nama. Nama and Rupa have no their own existence independent of Paramatma. They are not Padartha. They don't have Padartha. Like a pot you take, pot form has no Padartha of its own. Then how can the name have Padartha? The Padartha of the pot is mud, the different things, substratum. Same way, the whole universe has the Padartha as Parabrahma only, Upadana Nimitta Karana. On the Kalpita is Jagat. Therefore, Jagat was, is, will never be there. Brahman alone was, is, will be. Therefore, what is there is Brahman. Knowing it to be ourselves and to be everything. He is the Parasiddhi. Through Jnanam, he is known. By knowing him, everything other than him, which was projected and taken as reality, because of which samsara was happening, called as Jiva Jagadishwara Veda, all that goes away. That's called as moksha. Going away means the reality given to it goes away. That is enough. After that, it can continue, but not binding us, because we are no more in the delusion that they are real, because reality we have seen. After knowing the mirage to be mirage, it may appear as water, but it won't bind us, tempting us to run for it, because it cannot delude us, because we know it is at sand, appearing only, like the water which is never there. Good. This is how Brahman alone is there. Therefore, we have to only know him. Jnanadeva asya devadevasya parasya paramatmana parasiddhi. Natu anushtana dukkhata. Therefore, do all anushtanas. Come to a level of contemplative mood through Antakarana Shuddhi. Then give up all Anushtana. The only Anushtana is Jnanam. Try to know that, be that. Like what said Gita up to 65th shloka of 18th chapter, Dharma karo, Dharma karo, Dharma karo. And then what I said in the 66th shloka, 66 mein, Sarva Dharman Parityaj. When you do all the dharmas, Palasakti Rahita, Ahankara Rahita, Antakarana Shuddhi. Shuddha Antakarana, realize the self being that self. For that, the same dharmas which brought you up to this, you have to drop. Same car which brought you to home should be dropped to enter the house. Same shoe which protected you throughout the outer walkings, you have to drop outside. देखो समझ लेना एग्जाम्पल्स के द्वारा. Very, very important. Na to anushtana dukkhata. Anushtana will give dukkha later on if you don't transcend it. Give it up after fully qualified. Not right now. Okay? Right now, though, we are at the level of tamoguna, rajoguna. So we have to do anushtanas to come to sattva-guna. We are in the vagueness of Siddhanta Jnanam about the Tattva. Therefore, we have to have the Anushtana of every day listening to Upanishads morning, evening, and Anushtana of studying them, Anushtana of contemplating them. Full-fledged Guru Ishvara Kripa has it not yet come on us. Therefore, Guru Ishvara Upasana as Anushtana we have to do now. But बाद में सब सिद्ध होने के बाद we just leave them. Like when you make a house construction, how many hundreds of instruments are used? But once the house is built, none of them stay there. Like that. Now next one was very important shloka. Atra jnanam anushtanam natu anyadupayujyate mrugatrishna jalabhranti shantau chedam nirupitam. Very conscious, please. They're very sublime, very important topics. If we miss it, we miss it. Such important topic. When it comes, we don't know. Atra means in this. Moksha anubhuti, having experienced the Devadideva, Paraha, Paramatma in this context of getting moksha by the Anubhava Paramatma. Jnanam Anushtanam. We have to do the Anushtanam of the Jnana. Again, what is Anushtanam here of Jnana? Knowing Parabrahma Siddhanta Rupena. Knowing that He alone is real. Knowing that He and me are one. Having knowing that, trying to stay in it. Rejecting all. This is what in Upanishads called as Neti Neti Iti Vakyena Nishidhya Nikhilopadin. Nishidhya Nikhilopadin Neti Neti Iti Vakyataha Vidyadaikyam Mahavakyehi Jivatma Paramatmano. Through the Tattvamasi Mahavakya Upadesha, Siddhanta Rupena, I am Brahmasmi, having known it, then in the sadhana also, saying I am not to the Upadhis, saying I am the Brahman, we have to eliminate all I am Upadhi habits, I am Upadhi notions, all the unnecessary wrong catchings. Then Siddhanta Rupena, Abhyasa Rupena, Ham Brahmasmi do. This Abhyasa removes the wrong Abhyasa. Thereafter, this Abhyasa also goes away while living the experience with us. See that Kathakarenu example, here also it came. When you add the Kathakarenu, the alum goes down while taking all the suspended mud particles in the water, leaving the fresh water for our use. So, Aham Brahmasmi Jnana Abhyasa, Aham Panchakosha Yukta Jiva Asmi, Jivosmi Ajnana, it removes, that also goes away. Ajnana Kalusham Jivam, Jnana Abhyasat Vinirmalam Kurtva, Jnanam Swayam Nashet, Jalam Kataka Renuvat. Now, this is how crucial this topic to you and I who are studying everyday Upanishads. Ensure, just to see, is the Siddhanta Jnana that Sarvam Brahmamayam is understood by us or not. No, are we doing the Anushtana of it? What is Anushtana of it is, I am Brahman, everything is Brahman. Is it not taught to us in Gita 4th chapter? Brahma Arpanam, Brahma Havihi, Brahma Agnau, Brahmana Hutam, Brahmaiva Tena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samana. That's called as Brahma Anushtana. So, Atra Jnanam Anushtanam. Underline this point. Obtaining the Samshaya Rahita Jnanam, that Brahman alone is reality, other than him everything is Kalpita. So essential, just by that Siddhanta Jnana, moksha will not come to begin with, because our vasanas, our habits are still as if the Panchakoshas are real. So we have to do the abhyas. That's why you see, we are so lucky that immediately after this text, we are studying the Prakarana Granthas, in which the Jnana Abhyasa, our Guru Maharaj, Adi Shankarji, making us do. Atra Jnanam Anushthanam. Didn't we see that? Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Tadeko Vashishta Sivosmyaham Shiva Kevaloham. They're all the Jnana Abhyasas. Even now the text going on, the Nirguna Manasa Puja, every step, Abhahyami, Asanam, Sarpyami, in all of them, what is seen, if you are observing carefully, Jnana Anushtana. He is telling us, making us do, we have to do along with him throughout the day. So, Atra Jnanam Anushtanam. That's why, having thoroughly understood the Siddhanta Jnanam, that Brahma Eva Satyam Jagan Mithya, being at the Guru's feet, with clarification of all the doubts for those 8, 10, 12 years, when all questions asked by the Guru now, when the disciple answers them, with that the Guru confirms that this fellow has got Siddhanta Jnana. Now Guru tells him, go, sit there, do the Jnana Anushtana. Till the last notion, last vasana, last habit, that I am any of the Panchakoshas gone away, and Aham Brahmasmi, you are established in. जा तो लग जाओ उस पे बस अब बंदा करता जाएगा. What a beautiful thing, in all these Himalayan regions or in all these great ashramas, variety of sadhakas are there, like you see in Kumbh Mela, Mahakumbha. Hatha yogis are there, Kundalini yogis are there, very many. But also there are the Jnana yogins also. Baho Jnana tapasa putaha madbhavam agata, as it is said in Gita. Tad buddhaya tadatmana, as it is said. They are only now paripakva in their Siddhanta Jnana, seated at one place, they are doing Jnana Anushtana. Siddhanta Jnana Pana Pakka itself is a great effort and achievement. Then now, through Anushtana, establishing it. While doing so, the vasanas gargle, the earlier habits gargle, but by remaining as Sakshi to them, holding the feet of the Guru and Bhagwan for giving the Shakti, they go on doing that Jnana Anushtana. Sam Brahmasmi. Nothing other I am. Atra Jnanam Anushtanam Natu Anyad Upayujyate. Other than Anushtana of the already Siddhanta gained Jnana, that Aham Brahmasmi, nothing else works. Your upasanas, at the most, they may take us to that Ishtadevata Loka. But there also we are in Dvaita. There also will be gradations. ज्यादा उपासना करने वाला भगवान का ज्यादा नजदीक होता है, दूर वाले दूर. That's the meaning of, though they explain it to be very great, सालोक्य मुक्ति हो गई, सामीप्य मुक्ति हो गई, सारूप्य मुक्ति, there all means what? Gradation. वहां भी द्वैत है. There also will jealousy will be there. All natanki which they are here will be there everywhere. एक ही बात समझो. Is Dvaita samsara? Yes. Because Dvaita creates Raga, Dvesha, Kama, Krodhadi. Dvaita invokes the Desha Kala Parimiti. Wherever Deshakala Paramiti is there is Nashwaratva. Where there is destructibility, there is always fear. First principle. If it's understood that wherever there is Dvaita, there is Samsara, full stop. Thereafter, nothing to think of. Wherever there is Dvaita, it will be Samsara, whether it is Indra Loka, whether it is Brahmadeva Loka, whether it is Vishnu Loka, whether it is Rudra Loka. Dvaita है तो संसार. Therefore, चाहे उन लोकों में कहो, चाहे इसमें एकमेवाद्वय ब्रह्म realized, there is no samsara. Therefore, other than this jnana anushtanam, anyat na upayujyate. No upayujyate means kam ko nahi aata. It won't help you in getting the liberation. Example is mrugat trishna jala bhranti shantaucha idam nirupitam. So, in that mrugat trishna jala, it's a mrugat trishna, but jala is a bhranti. Then how do you stop? You are running for that mirage water by knowing that it is mithya. How? Because you have known the substratum, the sand there. So in us, the substratum, the sand is realized. So the what do you call? The water is mithya. Therefore, neither we go to take the water for us or for anyone. In the same way, other than Brahman, when everything is mithya, with all those things, whatever we do, it's wrong only now. Only establishing in Sat Brahma that I have it and that is the Anushtana required, necessary and sufficient. You know, in some of your English explanations, you say, na, it is a necessary and sufficient. Ham Brahmasmi Jnana Anushtanam is necessary and sufficient for moksha. Jarurat hai or kafi hai. Without it, moksha will not come. Other than it nothing is required. Na to anyad upapadyate. See how beautiful. But then again, caution, it is given to the highest level sadhaka of Rama's state where he has full vairagya for everything. If you don't have vairagya, then variety of sadhanas you have to do the vairagya, to get the vairagya, antakarana shuddhi, etc. Anushthan. है ना? So, in some shastras, अनुष्ठान करो कहते हैं, इसमें दूसरे मत करो. You should be able to understand which standpoint it is said, which standpoint it is said, to whom it is said. है ना? Like morning class, कर्म योगियों के लिए कर्म में निष्ठा, ज्ञान योगियों के लिए ज्ञान निष्ठा. हाउ क्लियरली ब्रॉट बाय आदिशंकर भगवान. बस 4-5 बार पढ़ के मनन करना है फॉर स्पष्टता. सो इन दीज 2 मंत्रास, देयरफॉर ज्ञान से ही that siddhi, not by the anushtana dukkha, and only jnana anushtana is sufficient. Nothing else is required at all. Okay. Now, this praptavya parabrahma for moksha, which is prapta only by jnana, because it's already prapta. About it, based on Ishavasya Upanishads, Sri Vaashishtha explaining in the 3rd mantra. What is he saying? Na hyesha dure na bhyashe na labhyo vishame na cha swananda bhasarupo sau swadeha deva labhyate. Beautiful mantra, sublime mantra. Nahi esha dure. This Paramatma which we have to obtain is not in far off dura, physical distance. That we have to cover that distance, which takes a time and also effort. No. So it is not very far off. And then abhyashe. Abhyashe means not is very nearer to us also. What is the mantra in Ishavasya? Tad ejati, tad na ejati, tad dure, tad antite. That moves also, doesn't move also. That is far off also, that is nearer than the nearest also. So here it is said dure and antike. Here na dure and na antike. Both are same. Na dure means antike, na antike means dure. Neither far off nor it is nearer. Why? Because it is not anything other than me. Am I far off from me? How much far I am from myself? No, 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 I am not at all far off from myself. Okay, am I nearer to me? You can't say nearer also because I am not near to me. There are not two me's. दो लोग हैं क्या मैं कि एक के पास एक है करके. So therefore the physical distance is denied here. When the distance is denied, time and distance are interrelated, time also denied. Even the Deshakala Durata is not there, only in the thing which is Dura because of Desha and Kala, that there is a Parishrama required to reach. So therefore that Parishrama not required. That Parishrama is called Anushtana. So that's how neither it is far away nor nearby, therefore all efforts are not required. Only I am that, bas baith jao. I give example of Sri Nisarga Dattaji Maharaj yesterday. So na hi esha dure na abhyase na alabhyaha na vishamecha. Neither is very difficult to obtain, vishame na alabhyaha na is very easy to obtain. So here earlier one is deshakala. Na dure na abhyase karke. Here neither difficulty available nor easily by saying so, the parishrama is denied. Anything which is other than me, to obtain only it is easy or difficult. Me is already obtained. So the language of easy or difficult, which talks about the effort, is denied here. That is why the self is here and now, immediate. Here, at this very place, now, at this very moment, immediate, without any medium of upadhis. I am that I am, always. These are the crucial thoughts about Parabrahma Tattva. We have to contemplate as much as possible for the clarity. The more clarity comes, we are becoming deeper in our Tattva Jnana. Abiding in this Jnana is moksha. So, nahi esha dure, na abhyase, na alabhyaha, vishame na cha. Then who is he? Swananda abhasa ruposau. Swa ante means one's own. Ananda means bliss. Abhasa means chaitanya. Rupa asau. So Ananda Abhasa Ruposam. Swa means Sat. Ananda means Ananda. Abhasa means Chitta. So Sat Chitananda Rupasa. And where to catch him? Swadeha Deva Labhyate. This Swadeha Deva Labhyate is Taittiriya Upanishad. Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoma. अपने ही देह में. अब देखो how the Upanishads teach. What Taittiriya taught us. It brought our attention from the outer world and said Annamaya is Atma. Then Annamaya has a Pranamaya as Atma. Therefore Pranamaya is Maya. Pranamaya is Manomaya. Therefore Mana is Atma. Anyantara Atma Manomaya. Thereafter Anyantara Atma Vijnanamaya. Then Anyantara Atma Anamaya. Thereafter even beyond his Panchakoshas in the Hridaya Akasha, beyond the Hridaya Gufa of Triputiya Vijnata Jnanam Gneyam, beyond this Manta, Srota, Vijnata and Drashta, even beyond Siddhabhasa, the Chit Swarupa Atma is there, it is said. Surprising thing is what? Once it is realized, when you look back, either these our Panchakoshas or others Panchakoshas or the Samashti Panchakoshas are not at all there, or if they are there, they are nothing but that Brahman only. That is the meaning of Swadehe Upalabhyate. Swadehe means स्थूल देह से अंदर जाओ सूक्ष्म देह में. सूक्ष्म देह से कारण देह को bypass करो. जैसे कारण देह निद्रा स्थिति, there you can't do contemplation inquiry. निद्रा में कोई मेडिटेशन इंक्वायरी करते हैं क्या? मेडिटेशन के टाइम निद्रा में जाते हैं. So always Karana Deha at the time of sadhana has to be bypassed. In fact, from the Sukshma Deha, in our heated contemplation about the truth in the heart, In the Karana Deha, the two things, one the Ajnana, second the Vasanas, they get burnt. इस तरह से अविद्या नामक कारण देह का निर्मूलन होता है. Simultaneous, विद्या का प्रकाश, अविद्या का निर्मूलन. Finally, the vidya is apprehended. There is no avidya, there are no vasanas. Same vasana nirodha, chittavritti nirodha is achieved in Yoga Shastra through the Yama Niyamadi. Tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam there. Here, by Atmanatma Viveka, we go into the Atman of the Sthula and Atman of the Sukshma. And Atman of the Sukshma is Sukshmati Sukshma. Though, what is the meaning of Pranamaya Kosha is inside Annamaya Kosha, all pervading the Annamaya Kosha and Atma of the Annamaya Kosha. एक है ना तस्माद्वा एतस्माद् अन्नमयात् अन्यः अन्तरः आत्मा प्राणमयः तेन एषः पूर्णः. Four words remember. अन्यः other than Annamaya Kosha. Antaraha inside the Annamaya Kosha. Atma of the Annamaya Kosha. Purnaha fully occupying the Annamaya Kosha is Pranamaya. In this knowledge and in the recognition of it, in the state of meditation, what we realize is there is only Pranamaya, there is nothing called Annamaya. Then what? In the ignorance of Pranamaya, Annamaya is projected and given reality. In this way, go from the Prana to the Mana to the Vijnana and from there to Shuddha Atmavasthu. In the Vijnanamaya Kosha, as the other than Vijnanamaya Kosha, Atma of the Vijnanamaya Kosha, inside Vijnanamaya Kosha, totally permeating Vijnanamaya Kosha is nothing but that Satchidananda Brahma. Not knowing it, these things are projected. Not knowing the rope, snake projected. When you realize that, this is gone. So here, Swananda Abhasa Rupaha, so Swadeha Deva Labhyate means he is of the nature of Satchidananda to be realized, being in this human body, within the Sthula Sharira, into the Sukshma Sharira, and in that, bypassing the Karana, in the Sukshma Sharira, Vijnanamaya Kosha में चिदाभास के रूप में चित्त के रूप में उसको पकड़ना. Sat becomes Chit. Chit becomes Chidabhas. Chidabhas becomes Jnata, Manta, Drashta, Shrota through Upadis. At that time he is called as Jiva. He becomes Jnata through Buddhi, Manta through Mana, using Drashta by using the eyes, Shrota by using the ears, Karta by using Kartrutva Bhavana, Bhokta by using Bhoktrutva Bhavana. All through Upadis. Who is Chidabhas? Chidabhas is nothing but reflection of Shuddha Chit in Ahamvrutti. This Ahamvrutti, the Manobuddhyadi, all of them are Maya, Antakarana. By themselves, they don't exist. In the non-apprehension of the reality, they appear. You know, when I don't apprehend the rope, that is ignorance, no? From that only, the snake is projected. See that power of that knowledge. Why do we say so, sir? Because when the rope is apprehended as rope, is the ignorance of rope still there? No. No. Is there projection of snake there? No. Therefore, projection is caused by ignorance. Ignorance, when removed through apprehension, the projection goes. That avidya has got that Shakti. That's one of electricity. You can't define it. But इसका इतना शक्ति है कि कितने इलेक्ट्रिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स को वो क्या कहते हैं इलेक्ट्रिकल इक्विपमेंट्स को वो काम कराता रहता है. अरे फनी है. You can't define electricity. Like my speaking power. You can't define it. Shakti cannot be defined. But then see its expression. You know, if I have committed, dedicated, all the languages of the world, महीने में एक की तरह साउंड लैंग्वेज में सीख सकता हूँ. And I can talk. Same way, Maya is such a power, it can project million things, catch it. And that is projection. And this has to be understood and accepted, that's all. There is nothing more to be questioned about it. It has to be dropped only by realizing the reality. Thousand examples. A person coming to us. What for he is coming? Do we know exactly? We will not know till that person comes and tells us. But in the ignorance of what he is coming for, how many projections our mind does? ये पैसे देने आ रहा है या पैसे लेने आ रहा है या प्यार से करने बात करने आ रहा है या लड़ने आ रहा है या डांटने आ रहा है. No, are they not the possibilities in the mind's projection? That's the mind which projects in so many ways when the reality is not apprehended. And when the person comes and says, मैं आपको सब नमस्कार करने आया हूँ, so you know he came to do namaskar. What about all the imaginations which we had before this truth is known that he came for namaskar? They're all gone. Every day we are in non-apprehension of reality, projecting the unreal and are bound by it. See that power of Maya. So therefore, nahi esha dure na abhyase na labhyo vishame na cha swananda bhasa rupo sau swadeha deva labhyate. Swadeha means is inside you only. In the Vijnanamaya Kosha. So reach to Vijnanamaya Kosha by detaching from Anna Prana Mano. This is the biggest achievement. इसके लिए अनुष्ठान करना पड़ता. Don't be afraid when you listen all of that. Start listening. One day it starts clicking to us. Then again, more deeper knowledge. Then beginning of sadhana. All will happen. एक ही चीज श्रद्धा इन गुरु, श्रद्धा इन गॉड, श्रद्धा इन द शास्त्र, श्रद्धा इन द तत्व. When we have four of them, and Shraddha that I want to reach it. When we have these five Shraddhas, then the things start happening. It's already happening. You see the difference in last 5 years back, where were we? Right now, in these 4 or 5 years of study, little clarity is coming to us. And 5 years kya, ek Brahma Devas Mahakalpa also is a second only in the infinite time, in which Anantakoti Brahmandas come and go. उससे कंपेयर करो, these 5 years is nothing only. Time is a very very small thing. ब्रह्मदेव का एक चुटकी भर में इतने युग खत्म हो जाते हैं. So time is relative. So don't worry. But then we have traveled in the time. So too in our little understand. But little more interest Shraddha we show, clarities come more. And the clarity is Brahman alone Satyam Jagat Mithya, and I am no more Jiva with the Jagat Panchakosha Tadatmya, I am Brahman only. बस इसका निष्ठा इसी का अनुष्ठान करना है. अत्र ज्ञान अनुष्ठानम हो गया. Now the fourth shloka. Very important, very powerful, very daring sentence by Sri Vaashishtha ji. He says, Kinchinnopakarothyatra tapodanavratadikam svabhavamatre vishrantim rute natrasti sadhanam. Kinchinnopakarothyatra tapodanavratadikam svabhavamatre vishrantim rutena atra asti sadhanam. Literal meaning we will see first. Ki atra means in the realization of this self, thereby obtaining moksha. Atra kinchit na upakarot. Even little of the upakara, the helper, these sadhanas will do for you. They will not do. Even little upakara also, these sadhanas will not do in getting Paramatma Prapti and Moksha. Which sadhanas? Tapo, Dana, Vratadikam. That's the meaning of Sarva Dharman Parityajya. One of the texts we said it, Tapo Vikshina Papanam, Shantanam Itaraginam, Atmoda first sloka. In Gita, Yajna Dana Tapakarma Natyajyam. Karyameva. Why? They only do the Pavanani Manishina, purify. For the purification, necessarily we have to do Yajna Dana Tapa. Once purification over, The next mantra is na karmana, na prajaya, na dhena, dhanena, tyagena eke amrutatvam. So, tapo means all the tapasyas. Kruchya, Chandrayana tapas. So many that are indicated in our Shastra. Dana, various charities. Then Vrata is aneka Vrata Dikshas we take up. Upvasa Vrata ityadi. None of them will do upakara. Why? Already we are discussing from last 40 minutes that in doing all this, we are still in the delusory duality of the world. Beyond this world is a reality. In doing all of them, we are substantiating their presence. अब problem क्या है? When you see the Dvaita, you can't see Advaita Brahma. To see the Advaita Brahma, you have to drop all them. Just like sleep. How many hour works you may be doing? When that sacred, rejuvenating sleep you have to go into, should you not drop everything else? In the same way, Tapo, Vrata, Dana are very good at one stage. But at the stage of realizing self, they are the obstructions. Therefore, kinchit na upakarote atra tapodana vratadikam. Then what to do? Svabhava matre vishrantim. Vishranti means get stabilized, stationed, and get rest. In what? Svabhava. You know, your own real self, just may you rest in that. Ripuvala. Rest in peace, as they say. You know, Swabhava Matre Vishrantim Rute. Rute means other than this. Na atra asti sadhanam. See that there's no other sadhana there. Not required to. Swabhava Matre Vishranti. Swabhava Matre Vishranti. Swabhava is one's being. One's being is pure existence and consciousness. They're not two. In that Vishranta means what? Like we go home, after reaching home, Vishranta. You don't anymore walk or run. After reaching home also running karte hain kya? So to OM home, Om is our home. Satchidananda Swabhava is our home. Be there and Vishrant. Swabhava Matre Vishrantim Rute Na Atra Asti Sadhanam. Importance, please miss not it one. Again, two words you remember. Necessary and sufficient. Swabhava Matre Vishranti is a necessary sadhana for moksha. And sufficient sadhana. And no other thing should be entertained. Even tapodana vrata. See that how Bhagavan Vaashishtha is categorical, clear, and this is what is entire Upanishadic Jnana Sara. So we have next two shlokas. What helps us in doing this Svabhava Matra Vishranti? Only the Guru, from the Guru, Moksha Shastra, Tattva Shastra, Brahma Shastra, Upanishad Shastra, Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam only, which we are telling from last 5 years in our 8,400 classes. Or even more than that. See the kindness of the Gurus and God, because we are holding on to the Shastra, the pakka important knowledge is being repeatedly given to us. More bhakti shraddha we have for them and for the subject, more deeply the knowledge will enter. Then we are committed for it. Bas, once we are committed, only for this Swananda, what do you call it? Swabha Matra Vishranti Sadhana, ho gaya then. Keep on doing so, one is established in it. Actually, the sadhana kaise karna hai na? We have to try to establish in this self. If not able to do so, whatever the obstacle, realize it. To remove that obstacle, at that level, what sadhana is required, that we do remove the obstacle and establish in the Atma. First highest priority हमको आत्म प्राप्ति के लिए देना है. Like in Gita, first Bhagavan taught the Atma Jnana only to Arjuna. Do that. You can't do that. Why are you not doing? Because Antakarana Ashuddhi. They were how to make it Shuddhi, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. attempt for Atmapnishta. Now, nahi ho raha hai. Why ko nahi ho raha hai? Because I am lazy. Lazy means what? This along and start intensely involving it by the grace of Sri Ramji, Vaashishtha ji, etc. Okay. Thank you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purna Purnasya Purna Purnameva Om Shanti Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Very good Sarga we are studying, patiently studying. Good. In this way only we have to, because we are at that level. We are not already Brahmagyani. We are in Brahmagyani. मैं तो कहता हूँ अपने औकात के लिए मेरे यही ज्यादा है. That we are able to study this sarga slowly, steadily. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री योगवास रामायण शास्त्र की जय. वशिष्ठ भगवान की जय. सद्गुनाथ महाराज की आज के आनंद की जय. Thank you, friends. Join us, please, for the Nirguna Manasa Puja study in 3 minutes, 4 minutes.